What is going on, guys? Sid here with another FIFA 23 video, and welcome to the RTG on this channel. So guys, it is Sunday, March 5th when you are seeing this video, and guys, it's a huge video. Not really huge, but it's kind of long, just like the previous video. So if you guys tune into the previous video, you know that we are prioritizing the Rivals climb for the first time this FIFA. Right, so Fantasy FUT Heroes are here. Obviously, it's been a couple of days, so there is a mini release. We've got Fabian, Loriente, and Nde. So Fantasy FUT players, right? They look absolutely dope. They look crisp. I actually want one, but it's not really up to me, obviously, right? So guys, I'm gonna show you what the team's looking like right now, and I'm gonna show you my progression to the current division that I'm in. Quick side note, guys, you haven't seen a video from the last video to now. I think it's been like approximately like 11 to 12 days. It's because I took a couple of days off. I jumped into the I jumped back into the Rivals climb on Wednesday and Thursday, and then I got hit with a huge stomach virus, and nothing was staying up or down, right? From Thursday afternoon, Friday, and probably Saturday midday. So today it's Sunday, and I'm feeling a little good. I'm feeling a little better. So the matches that you guys are going to see later in the video, they all took place between Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday morning to afternoon to Thursday morning to afternoon, sorta, right? So like around like 3 p.m., right? And then after that, my whole body just went into shutdown mode. It was like curl up into a ball, right? Guys, it was not fun. Not a fun experience, but I'm feeling a little better today. Already like logged into the bathroom like 5 times since I got up. It's just not good, right? If you want to follow me for weight loss tips, right? That's where we are right now. So yeah, I got hit with a stomach bug, but guys, happy spring. We are in FUT, guys. I got the Gouiri done. No time flat, right? I did the Stones Showdown card, right? And he's gonna be getting a boost, right? It was like a calculated decision with the fodder that I had remaining, and it was a cheap enough Showdown card to do. It was the only Showdown card that I did, so I did get that done. I tried out Gouiri briefly and Stones briefly. You guys are gonna see the matches, right? So yeah, that's where we stand with this team, right? The team is playing like a well-oiled machine, right? Obviously, it's nothing god tier, but we're hoping to get Ginola, Abidi Pele, Kuhl, any of these guys, any Fantasy FUT hero cards, any Fantasy FUT cards, any of these cards would absolutely be remarkable in the side, right? Plus, they add an extra dimension, right? A live dimension to the game, right? To your team, right? Which is always so freaking cool, right? It makes the game much more interactive, and it keeps the game alive, right? Which is essentially what you want to do, especially when you're playing FIFA for as long as you are, right? But yeah, guys, I told you from the last video, I told you I just wanted to chill, relax, not be such a FIFA robot, and that's exactly what I was doing, right? I was just relaxing, and then like Wednesday, went early morning Wednesday, and then Thursday I just logged in. Didn't really worry about which division I landed in, much more worried about just climbing, overall just climbing, right? Didn't set any arbitrary deadlines or anything like that, right? So yeah, that's where we stand. So we've got a pack opening in the first half of this video. Not really the first half, the first like 10 minutes. I wanna like keep this under a certain amount of time. So we've got a brief pack opening, and then I'll show you the climb from Division 3 to Division 2, because when we left off, right, we were in 4, and then we climbed to 3 easily enough, right? So then 3 to 2 is what you're going to see in this video, right? And where we've currently landed. But then I got sick, so pretty much just waited till I felt a little better to do the narration portion, right? So gameplay all took place between Wednesday and Thursday last week, right? So right now you're seeing live content drop, right? So you're seeing the live pack opening. So we're just going to get through this right now, and hopefully we get something, right? And then we'll check the SBCs after, right? So some of these packs are tradable, some of them are not. So I'm going to send everything up that I think I can probably get something from, but I highly doubt it. I need space on the transfer market as well, right? So we're going to save the 583 plus rare gold players pack for last, right? And that's just grinding out 50 games, right? So I did manage to get that stuff done. Just like lay in bed, right? And then just run through squad battles on amateur and just like, you know, like toss and turn and then like after every 45-minute mark, you know, just hit start on the game and score a goal and then call it a day, right? That's the easiest thing in the world to do. So that's how that was completed, right? But yeah, let's continue. We're gonna open up a Jumbo Premium Gold Pack. I didn't play FUT Champs this weekend, but we do have like qualification packs as well, right? So a couple of minor packs, right? I don't think we should send anything else up. United, I don't think anything will sell, right? And you kind of want to keep those low-rated player fodder for, I don't know. We'll see. You kind of want to keep it for player picks. I think player picks are probably going to be tomorrow. There's probably player picks right now, the 82 plus ones, but you know what I mean. If you're playing FUT this long, you've got to know what I mean, right? So I only did one showdown card, and that was the Showdown Stones, and yeah, this really sucks, guys. Are you seeing the pulls that I'm getting right now? That for last, we got 16,000 coins. Let's open up the Prime Mix Players pack, right? These are just random packs from just grinding, right? When I could. Okay, so far nothing. Not really worried, right? Because the team is functioning really well, and I am doing the Yedder, right? With the fodder that I had remaining, I was like, okay, let me just throw it into the Yedder. I've only got the 87 block to complete, and I've got a lot of time, right? I'm gonna end up with like a way better player, right? With way less intensive grind work, right? So yeah. But yeah, guys, you're gonna see the Rivals climb very soon. All right, so we're opening the first mega pack. Is it capped at 83? Right? I feel weird opening up that 583 plus now. I'm in Division 2. That's where we are. You're going to see that match, the first match in Division 2. I got that done yesterday, right? When I was feeling sorta decent, but I'm still sick. So I don't want to like risk anything. I'm just going to play when I'm good, right? Because yeah. Okay. Next mega pack. In the last video, it was just like a cough, right? And in this video, it's like full on stomach virus, right? So yeah. Okay, so guys, it's the big one. It's the 583 plus rare gold players pack. Hopefully, we get a Fantasy FUT card. So wish me the best of luck. Wish you guys the best of luck. Guys, peace, love, all the blessings to you and yours. Do stay tuned, right, for the second half of this video, second portion of this video. You're going to love the gameplay portion, right? So here we go with the last of the pack opening, right? 583 plus. That is terrible. Goalkeeper, it's going to be Chesney. It's an 86. Hopefully it's a whole bunch of 86s. No, that's terrible. Wow. So we got 18,000 coins really quickly. Let's see if we can get let's check the SBCs. Depay is here. This Algebra card is 81 days, which is an absolute win. Umtiti is here, right? This card, I'm not running a City outside, but for an 83 and an 85, that looks like a steal, right? A lot of these cards are just going to be able to trump a lot of like the cracked the net, 2 rare gold players. Okay, that's it. Oh, they brought this back. 87 plus base or FIFA World Cup. Why would they bring that back? 84, 85, and 86. That is so strange. Base or FIFA World. What? Just skip that. What the hell? What's that all about? That is so strange. Okay, so Future Stars Academy upgrade. Let's see if we can get one more of these done. Okay, that's the first Future Stars Academy upgrade. 1 of 3 82 plus players, right? So we'll get another one done. And hopefully we see our first Fantasy FUT player outside of the Gouiri that we were easily able to grind up to. So we get, I don't know, what's the point of this? A domestic man of the match card? I think I still have to take Soler because of the rating, right? I don't know. It's not a tradable card. Okay, so that's the cheapest I could have made it. The next 82 plus, done. Let's go. And that'll be the end of the video. And we get an 84 Handanovic. So, no luck pulling a Fantasy FUT card. Alright guys, so previously in our climb in Division Rivals, we cleared out Division 4, no problem whatsoever. We were riding that hot streak, and now we are in Division 3, and we're attempting the climb from D3 to D2 in this video. Guys, obviously this is in post-processing, the narration, and guys, these matches took place on Wednesday, between Wednesday at around noon, and Thursday around noon as well. But guys, I got a really bad stomach virus like shortly after, right? I finished out the video recordings, and that's why this portion of the video has been delayed for as long as it has been, guys. As I'm doing the narration, it's when I'm doing the narration, it's actually Saturday, approximately like 5:30 p.m. on the East Coast that you guys are hearing this recording right now, right? So yeah, guys, we jump into the first match in our climb in Division 3, right? We're jumping back up to Division 2, and then from Division 2 we're jumping to D1, and then from D1 we're heading to Elite, right? That's the plan. We've got a good enough team that we can get it done if I'm firing on all cylinders. Hopefully, right? Because I think I told you guys, right? I don't fire as well as I used to in FIFA for some reason, right? But guys, Kylian Mbappe here, he draws a penalty early on in the first match in our climb in Division 3 up to Division 2. And guys, I take that shot with Stoichkov, and easy enough, slotting it home, make it 1-0 almost right away. 4 minutes into the first match, and yeah, then Jorginho takes it forward. My opponent strips the ball back, and guys, I just kept the pressure on, like really. I just kept the pressure on really hardcore, right? You know, really early on, right? Make it 2-0, like right away. 6 minutes in, right? We are in Division 3, easy enough. I think my opponent just stopped right there. He was just like, okay, that's enough, right? So, so the hot streak was continuing, right? And obviously, you know what happens with any hot streak, right? Eventually, in skill-based matchmaking, you are going to encounter your first loss. Eventually, right? So, I will make no bones about when I do lose. So you are going to see that in this video for those of you who want a little bit of schadenfreude, want a little bit of, you know, rooting against me, or, you know, like just for the people that are just like, he's not that good, I don't take it that seriously, right? But you know, there's always those people that will be like, yeah, he can't be that good, or I could take him, right? Because I have those same feelings as well, right? So guys, obviously you see the times too from time to time, right? It's a natural competitive feeling, right? When you're trying to size up, you know, the type of person that you're coming up against, if you were to ever come up against them, right? It's just one of those competitive things that it's like competitive people. They size people up from time to time, right? So get to the second match, right, in Rivals, right? And I just cut to the chase at this point, right? Because I know I can end up talking your ears off, right? And funny enough, I did face this guy a couple of times, right? I came across this like account a couple of times already, right? But guys, I really just you know, I just was pretty clinical when I faced him. This was on Wednesday, right? So he made it 3-1, and then I took another shot. What happened there? Made it 2-4. Stoichkov sinks it in, right? Yeah, makes it 5-2 against Beak, right? So yeah, that happened. And then it stayed like that up until the second checkpoint, right? So hopefully that's enough build up. Like I was just like, okay, after that the hot streak stayed until I got up to, I want to say, was it this opponent? Let me see right here. Yes, it was. Okay, so guys, we're coming up against, so now we hit the second checkpoint, right? In Division 3, and this was the match that tore me to shreds. And it was that Diego Forlan card. No bones about it. I don't know if it was just like I was tired or whatever, or I took my foot off the gas, or I was getting too cocky or too comfortable. You know, like riding that hot streak, you feel kind of comfortable riding the hot streak, and obviously I score right off the bat with Mbappe, 3 minutes in. But guys, my opponent was game. He was game, right? We're in Division 3, and this is the match that essentially ended the hot streak, right? At the second checkpoint, right? I was just like, you know what, let's just fast forward to it, right? Because I don't want to waste your time, right? We're already like as I was editing the video, I had to like choose, like I had to selectively choose what to edit out, and there you see Forlan just tears a new one into my goalkeeper, right? So it's 1-1 right now. But yeah, guys, the runtime is 21 minutes and 5 seconds for this alone. So I did have to consolidate a lot more of my wins, right? So I did consolidate that, and we just get to the part where, you know, I get my behind handed to me, right? So I make it 2-1 with Payet, right? So Payet does bring it back up, so 2-1. But my opponent was not letting off the gas, right? I don't know if I was underestimating my opponent's team. I kind of feel like I probably did. The Surloth card took me by surprise, right? But obviously it's the person using that card, right? It's the person using the cards, right? That you have to really cater for, right? And I don't know what happened here, right? Just a whole discombobulated mix-up in my back line, and he tears me apart with Rashford, right? So, 2-2, right? And then he did not take his foot off the gas, right? And I was just like, oh, the room is spinning right here, right? I remember facing him, right? This was like one of the last matches I played on Wednesday, right? So it was probably I'm just like really tired, but also because my opponent's really good, right? It's a combination of variables right here, right? So you can't take anything away from your opponent. Your opponent just made it 3-2, right? And I'm just like scratching my head. I'm like, this guy's really gonna like prolong my experience in Division 3, right? Because I want to get out of Division 3 as fast as possible, right? Because obviously we're trying to get to Elite as soon as possible, right? And I have been been slacking on churning out FIFA 23 content post Team of the Year, right? And that's because I need a break, right? I'm pretty much in vacation mode right now when you guys are seeing this, right? But guys, yeah, 4-2, right? It's like on and off, right? And then I make it 4-3, right? Stoichkov takes it back, right? So I am trying to fight, but my opponent is giving me hell. For whatever reason, my backline is just not cooperating right now. And I'm probably not firing that well, but my opponent is, you know, caressing the ball quite well, right? He's actually utilizing the movements, right? Those little micro maneuvers, right? He's really good at just having good ball control in game, right? So you can't take anything away from your opponent, right? Your opponent is actually just playing really good, solid FIFA, right? And I'm not, right? And Forlan is pretty much the card that's like tearing me to shreds right now, right? And yeah, that's it's 5-3, and guys, 6-3. So it was my turn. It was my turn to feel what I was dishing, right? So now I'm on the receiving end, and it was Diego Forlan. That Diego Forlan card really did a number on my back line, right? No bones about it, right? So that was the match that ended my hot streak. And I did try to play after this, right? And it was just one of those things where it just ended up like once the hot streak was broken and once I was tired, it was just coin toss statistics. So what ended up happening, right? Jorginho pulls it back to 6-4. So what ended up happening was like I went to sleep. I got up Thursday, right? We're just seeing the ending of this match, and I got up Thursday, and I was just like, okay, so I guess Division 3, to finish out Division 3, it's going to be pretty much, let me just check this mic. Yeah, so Division 3 is pretty much going to be a 2-day event, right? So I got really tired after the second checkpoint, right? I was like, okay, you know what? That's fine, right? Just have to win 3 in a row, or just win as many games as possible, right? To just climb up. And yeah, once I got a little bit of freshness back in me, right? Just jumped up back in Division 3, right? And just started playing the remainder of the matches that I had to play, right? There was an occasional loss here and there, but I made sure that you know, I finished strong in Division 3, right? So what you're gonna see here, outside of that one huge match where you guys see me on the receiving end, finally receiving what I've been dishing, right? And there were a couple well matches like that after, right? Because in trying to get back into that rhythm, right? For some reason, I lost my mojo like shortly after, right? But yeah, as you can see, we're jumping back up, right? And yeah, let's see the next match. Let's see who the next opponent was. This is the ending. Okay, so this is Mbappe 2023. So this was a pretty close match as well, right? And Stoichkov takes it over, and this was he was trying out the Weghorst. So you guys are gonna know exactly when this dropped because the Weghorst Showdown card was offered, right? And he was trying out the Weghorst, and yeah, guys, he gave me a good run for my money as well, but yeah, as you can see, right? Let me see the Weghorst gold with him. Yeah, this opponent was decent. Right? So he made it 3-2, and then I pass it over. Stoichkov takes a shot. Bam, easy enough. Then his Rooney just finds space, takes a clinical shot. Easy enough for him. And then I muscle my way into the box, into that goal. And yeah, and then Jorginho, right? I think he thought I was, you know, gonna finish it out with Mbappe or something like that. No, I took it with Jorginho with the game winner, right? So we are riding a much better hot streak, right? Towards the tail end of Division 3, right? We finally get our mojo back, right? On day 2, right? So it took 2 days. It took 2 days to essentially clear out Division 3, right? Which is not bad. It's not bad, right? We're 12 minutes into this video, into this portion of the video, right? This is gonna be like the climb version, the climb portion of the video, right? So we're 12 minutes and 34 seconds in. And you're now seeing my match with FCL, right? And guys, this match was a pretty strategic match. That's what I want to say about this match, right? That was my favorite entry. That's like always one of my favorite entries, right? The right flank through pass into the striker, right, into the shot, right, and then I drew a penalty. Stoichkov takes the shot, and then his Ginola comes back and just takes a really good clinical shot as well. But that's how that match finished. And if you look at the output, right, in terms of passes completed, it was 208 passes, 224 passes to 129, right? Really had to play strategic FIFA, had to change my play style towards the tail end of Division 3 into Division 2. Had to play more strategic FIFA rather than arcade FIFA, right? Where it's just goal scoring. Had to play much more pass, you know, triangles, FIFA, right? So that's where we left off, right? And then I got a huge stomach virus, was curled up into a ball Thursday afternoon into Friday, all day Friday, right? Had to, you know, like reschedule a lot of things behind the scenes, right? Because I was like curled up into a ball, had a high fever, right? I don't know how I got it. probably from like one of my relatives or something like that. But I know last week I just had a cold and I was like trying to avoid speaking about it as I was doing the narration. But this week, right, Wednesday I was feeling fine, right? Thursday towards the evening, like after I finished, like shortly after I finished the climb in Division 3, like I wanted to do the narration then, but I got really sick. I started, you know, like I started having stomach problems, started having, like, I don't want to mention it, right, but it was just like really just bad times all around, right? And yeah, curled up into a ball, right? So like Thursday night, Friday took off. It was stomach bug, change of weather, gotta be one of those things, right? So probably like mid-Saturday, right, this is when you're seeing this match. I said, okay, you know what, I felt fresh enough, let me jump into my first Division 2 match for the week, right, for the weekend, essentially, right, and just to see if I still got it, right, if I still got the mojo going, right, because we're riding a hot streak still, right. Obviously our hot streak was cut short in this video. I showed you right when it was cut short, and it was a coin toss for a little while, right, and then I went to sleep. Then Thursday, instant rebound, finish out Division 3. So now we are in Division 2, right, and yeah, we're still playing with the same team. And when you guys are seeing this, it's right before we got the Showdown Stones done, right? We got the Showdown Stones done, which is going to work well, right, in our climb, because I'm going to be using him as a super sub, right? Yes, Showdown Stones is done, and I did get the Gouiri done as well, right? So we've got two decent FUT players, right? FUT cards, two solid additions to the side, right? The Stones card, the John Stones card, is going to get an 89 rated. He's going to be boosted to an 89 rated center back, right? So I don't even know, like, I may be able to start him, right? So as you can see here, right, we're in Division 2, and I tied it up. It's 2-2, right? And yeah, so today I got the Gouiri done, John Stones. I completed that SBC, and that was easy enough, right? And I'm actually doing the Ben Yedder, right, guys? I'm doing the Ben Yedder, right? Because I've got I just had a lot of fodder like laying around, right? Just fodder that I randomly picked up here and there, right? Just by doing SBCs, the 82 plus player pick SBCs, the 80 plus player pick SBCs, right? And just from bronze spec methoding when I was on the phone, like nothing intense, nothing team of the year like build up intensity, right? It's just, it's really like when I say it's casual menu grinding, it's casual menu grinding, right? When I say the only thing that we're prioritizing right now is the rivals climb, it's literally all we're doing, right? And yeah, it's 2-2 at the 73rd minute, right? And this is the first match in Division 2. And it's a very chill experience, very calm experience, right? I'm not really too worried about my opponent right now, believe it or not, right? He's running a decent enough team, and he's a good player, right? But I feel like if it wasn't for like me being sick, I would have gotten this video out to you guys earlier, and I would have probably climbed a little further in Division 2. Right, because right there what you see is that Jorginho makes it 3-2, and then I started just playing more strategic FIFA. Like at this point, right, my opponent tries skilling, but I'm just keeping the pressure on him, and then I started switching over to possession play and just playing more tactical FIFA. Yeah, right. As you move up in the divisions, right, you're not going to get the high scoring matches, right, because they're going to be defensively sound opponents, right. At the tail end of Division 3, it's what I'm seeing this year, it's the tail end of Division 3 to Division 2 and up. That's when you see more strategic players, more defensively disciplined players, right. So it's going to be much harder to break them down as you move up, obviously, right. nothing new if you've been in FUT Champs all year long, right? All season long, etc., etc., right? But guys, we make it 4-2 right at the buzzer, right? With Kylian Mbappe, the 92 Kylian Mbappe card. I've got a finisher on him. Absolutely gorgeous card, right? Nothing but good things to say about that card. Can't wait for the John Stones card to get upgraded. He'll probably get upgraded tomorrow, right? And you're probably gonna know that, right? Tomorrow. He'll probably be upgraded ASAP, right? So we just have to wait and see if the Fantasy FUT Gouiri gets upgraded, right? Because he was easy enough to complete. And I'm going to use him as a striker, a super sub striker, or a super sub left wing. Haven't decided yet, right? But either way, if he does get some crazy boost, stat boost, that card could quite possibly be, right? A card to trump the Payet card. But the Payet card right now works absolutely gorgeous as my left winger, right? And I don't really need to, you know, like touch that card or touch that position. But if the Gouiri, for any reason, right, gets enough stat boost, right, for being that it is a fantasy FUT card, right, if he gets like the 4-star, if he gets like a weak foot upgrade, if he gets some trait upgrades, you never know, right? We may have a new left winger in contention, right? On the squad, in the starting squad. Regardless, he's a cool super sub. Regardless, Stones will be a cool super sub as well. And that's where we're leaving off right now. Hopefully, we'll continue to climb when I'm not sick, right? But guys, peace, love, all the blessings to you and yours. This has been Sid. Leave some love. Cheers. Out.